when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be
Stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand.
In honor of the anniversary of the United Nations, the Week of Spirituality, Values, and Global Concerns has been created to bring about a culture of peace, in which we, the peoples of the world, can address together our common challenges in a holistic, positive, and transformative way. The week's activities recognize that spirituality and adherence to universal values, such as those expressed in the United Nations Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, are key to providing solutions to global concerns. And I want to acknowledge Ambassador Wangchuk and Ambassador Chowdhury and so many people who are here that you're bringing the essence of what the spirit of the UN is all about.
Thanksgiving Foundation. The foundation is very committed to youth, to the education, and it is very befitting that the first award of the Spirit of the United Nations be awarded to Peter Stewart. Please welcome Peter Stewart, and welcome to all the participants of DAX.
Have the people who have come a long distance for Thanksgiving to stand for a moment and just take the salutes of the crowd. All the people they all deserve separate introductions. But what we have here is something that takes very much to heart the agonies that peace and a sense that Robert Mueller and others had of the unity of the human race. But those are grown-up agonies. What is needed is the youth and spirit of the young people. I mean, some very young people, K through 12, which are fairly young, but who, if these young hearts can reach out in Thanksgiving in the earliest days, they come up with artworks which flash to the eye and the brain very quickly, and beautiful words as well. So what we want are the agonies of the elders and the people of good intentions around the world to be undergirded now with the new energy of the young people. And I am amazed that a program that got started by two very wonderful young educators, and let the children express themselves and let their young hearts come out and say, are we grateful for water? Are we grateful for the earth? What are we grateful for? And what can we say in pictures, and you see some of them here, and words that unlock this young energy. Now that got started in Texas, and it got going, and was like any new program, changed and adjusted and so forth by experienced people. And then it went around many different states from coast to coast in the Americas, and now has gone to countries that I've heard of, but I'm not exactly sure where they are. But in, let's say, Poland, everybody has heard of Poland. It's gone to Poland now, and it's creeping out all over. Some of the countries are in Africa, I think East Coast and West Coast of Africa. But the beauty of gratitude and thanksgiving to the Maker is a universal that's been explored by some of the great universities of the world, both in Europe and in America and in Japan, actually. Joshishi University, and with people, roundtables you might call it, discussions over a congenial meal as to gratitude in each one of the continents. So in other words, this has been road tested, you might call it, and so it actually works, and people in the these great religions are giving us the nod. Now, if you can get the great religion and the kids, you have something going. So I would recommend, and I am so grateful that the hard-working people that you all have on your staff, Sharon, that you all are considering thanksgiving, gratitude, love of God and neighbor as one of your awardees. We will take it back and give it to the people who really deserve it. And those are the young people, Rosie and Catherine are the two young teachers that Rosie Stromberg and Kathy Moore are the pioneer teachers that got this going about 6 or 7 years ago. So it's road tested. It works, and people around the world are adopting it. And you're so gracious to bow to them and give them a chance for the notoriety, we hope, that they deserve, and that the children of the world want to join up and be with you in spirit.
You see, and thank you.
Nice. I'll give it to the lady.